Alright, here's my ID. Okay. I got cut off on the other forever my peaceful progress work. To people like, and here's my look. How I am. Alright, we didn't work with these people right here on peaceful progress forever my mind. So I think that's where them, the brothers, sisters, and the parents or the dad. That's where the confusion is from, dude. Where they're signing stuff and then it's not part, like they don't work with me. And they're telling people to forge my signature and my identity. And then they point out, oh, it's not real. It's not the person that did it. I think, I don't know how they told him to do it, but I know they pointed out. That's all the courtroom's been saying. Oh, yeah, it wasn't his project. Yeah, but it's peaceful progress. I quit the law firm, but a lot of people are on death row, so I'm gonna give out the defense for death row inmates and lesser crime for your lawyers to do it. First project I write down. I did it. I gave out the defense a long time ago, but I wrote it down this time instead of recorded it and handed in. Defense. Okay. First, do the peaceful progress forever my might work. It can be anything from like the internet, giving advice. Like I said, women's right is the one that easiest. Put like that, peaceful progress, forever my mind. Women's rights. So the one where you type like on the back, put cute Deb. I text out you're cute, you're cute Deb. You have a forever my mind look, and you deserve rights all over the world. And we're trying. So it shows like we support women's rights. So lawmakers and everyone else, all the laws and practices are getting better for women's rights. Like, nah, dude, we'll wait till forever my mind. Preventing date rape situations. That's one of the biggest one. And then when like this case, this one case when somebody's agitated, assaulted by someone else, and the wifey like keeps doing things like you're stupid, so he calls it stupid. You're a cuss word and you're stupid. There's people that oh my god they go by. It's bad. It's abusive for women. Yeah, that's true. And then now we find out someone broke into her house, stole her mail, stole the ID, and took off and stole money. And blamed it on her giving it away. And so, women's rights. She has rights. So, no, we're not going to blame her. And they attacked the neighbors also and blamed it on her. And then they attacked her, and she thought it was whoever else. So I'm joining in with the neighbors to asking them to leave and not go around. So don't open my mail, and don't open mail and don't associate with these people. Usually it avoids them bringing people to your place. It's avoiding them. So after you do that, you can write, oh yeah, I promoted women's rights. It's going to be as simple as that, or it can be like a whole list of counter rape method, like avoiding them, not going in groups of women, saying my poem, or reminder spell, like, oh, it's always a trap by others on you and your family to, and not the victims. When you want to rape or something like that, it's a trap by someone else. And then they stop. Or intervening, like, nah, she said no. Or she said no. Or, no, she said no, so why don't you wait for a bit? Let's wait till she sees forever my mind. Okay, so that's an example of the peaceful progress work. And then you have your name. Your name. What you did right here. And my name. How did I write my name? And from what office? That's fine, dude. So that'll be good enough, dude. Peaceful progress for one. Usually I have another team I work with that does the outline certificate, so I can't see anyone right now because they won't let anybody near me. And these people don't work security, and we're not security for them, dude. Or their parents aren't security for us, and they don't work for security. We don't work security for them. I think that's the problem, dude. And if you work for me, you cannot hire them for security, dude. Okay, so I'm not gonna be at the firm. I'm not at a legal firm right now, so it's like I'm not gonna work on any of it. All my homeboys, get your lawyers, whatever problems you have, I'll do advise them. But I'm not gonna fight a case, dude. I'm gonna figure this out so I can win like 100 million cases or something. I'm not gonna fight one case. Okay, so same people in. All right, they found this. All right, it's electronic, microwave, or other energy sources, static energy, that causes assault. Like, and some people say it's a soul. That they're posted somewhere else, like next door, and they fire with a soul. It could be maybe static energy, something forming with a face or movement that could be similar to being alive. If it's a soul or not, as long as it's a weaponry that it's still an energy source, weaponry with energy source that causes you to behave a certain way, like more agitated, saying things wrong, or even body movement to assault. Like, so once they assault you, you can't move, you can't speak, and then they start attacking the victim also with the same energy. So they say things differently and wrong. So the assault causes y'all to seem like y'all are fighting, but actually the assault is from outside, shooting in at both of y'all. But your body movement may be recorded like, oh my god, I hit myself. No, you cause it with the energy outside to cause people to react wrongly. They might not be able to control your movement exactly, like, oh, he hit his face, but with just enough, like, they agitate you and you're trying to do something, and she gets in, like, she started attacking you or saying things, and you hit her, boom, it's like a scenario where it seemed like you hit her, but the attack is really the energy attacking both of y'all from outside. The people, it's hard to prove because it's unseen. The energy is unseen, but it causes people so weak and violent at times and say things wrong. While everybody's upset, and then neither side has uh, intention of harming each other's family, like me and Bao. But they assault both, and then they assault their family, and they blame it on each other. Is a third outside party that assaulted both people and assaulted both people's family, not each other. My great grandpa and me. Same people have been around and bringing other people that they assault with the similar weaponry and blamed on. But yeah, they've been spotted around when these incidents or assaults happen repetitively with the weaponry. And the weaponry's been noticed 25 plus years ago. That's what we can prove. So there's all sorts of other military equipment elsewhere that we can't prove yet. The people that caused it have been they made threats prior, like, they slept with him. They called it almost because they used the weaponry. The girl was dazed or they couldn't think, and they slept with him. The girl said it was rape or a date rape when they used fake identity to sleep with her. And then they made a threat prior, and then the victim got raped, like, by the same method. And they brought him to a room, isolated him. They started arguing and fighting. And they made the threat prior that, your husband will do this to you, or these other guys will do it to you. And they did. It's repetitive, like 20 years, 25 years, 15 years in a row. They're known violent and forceful towards victims and victims assaulted. Even the guys that they blamed of doing it, using the weaponry to assault, because it happened to me. And they told me they didn't do it. And we found out there's other people elsewhere firing at him. Oh, that's why the police came. He did it to the police chief. Well, I don't. And then aimed at him and then fired at me at the same time. And people in my house and blamed it on him. Please, I told him, I know it's not you, dude. I guarantee I know it's not you. Too petty and too high caliber to do petty things like that. Oh yeah, so the attacks are from the outside. Like, they're not inside the house with people. They attack there's at another house, or they're driving like posted somewhere else. They broke into another house to live with their great grandma, and they fire at your house. So it causes people to act a certain way. Energy mixed with chemicals, maybe. Lightheaded, agitated, fearful, and would fight. But it's the repetition of the time. Remember the my reminder spell? The energy they have when you play it, it's kind of calms down. Because maybe they hear it next door or inside your house. Maybe they tap your house. Because it reminds them it's a trap by others to harm you, not to harm them and their family. Or so they stop. When they harm innocent people, it's not worth it, so they stop. Spreading that is another peaceful progress for my work. I heard even the people that talks bad about me uses it. Well, I'm happy to. If it saves innocent people, like your kids in the house, I'm happy about it. I want my family to use it, dude. Like the favor of my mind and this, like Val. It's the defense. Just call me, cause well, I'm not signing anything off as a lawyer. I'll sign it as your character witness. I really don't think you did it, or Reynolds. Prison C and Ping Leon. I went through it with y'all, dude. Like 2 years in a row. Y'all didn't have intent of firing at me or firing, but you said something stupid. And then someone else I caught firing at me for like a year or two. So there's your evidence, dude, both of y'all. And Dickie Chung. I kept writing it. Oh my god, when they show an image, they're going to frame them for attacking me. No, it's not them. Somebody sent up their kids and them. So we went to protect y'all and told the kids, J-Man, take off, dude. And be on the outside, save enough strength when they want to come after them. Then we can save them, like right now. So it's common in our whole family, I guess. So know that I'm not related to Osama bin Laden and Salman Luke. Distant cousins, distant something. They're not relative. So here's my ID, the name I use here. Here's my student ID. Social. I don't think they have my social. It's 9:09 p.m. 2/21/2017, February 21st, 9:09 p.m. U.S. Central Time. List of people we don't work with, we didn't work with, and their associates. People we didn't work with. Did they go around and say we worked with them? No, I didn't. See, all these people got credential of saving the world when they didn't work with me, and it's my work. And suddenly my family, brothers, sisters, workers, volunteers, didn't get it. Parents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents in our offices. Well, lucky we did the work and we remember it. Okay, so this is to get it dismissed. It should work. Peaceful progress. We made an initiative and saved their family's life. Women's rights got better. Human rights got better. Criminal rights got better. And saved their family's life. Even mediating at times. The mediating was good. We walked away their family from harm, and the innocent one. Even the ones that assaulted us and brought people to attack us. We let them go, dude. Let them go. Y'all seen me a million times, dude. And I didn't attack y'all. Y'all thought it was me, and then y'all found out who it was someone else. So, with the defense, it should get, and saving lives, peaceful progress for everyone. It means you won't harm people again. And you won't steal and cause death. And it wasn't you, it was assault from the outside. It should be dismissed. And this assault from the outside could really cause you not to be able to speak to people, explain things, and they probably did it to you months and years in a row before an event happened. But these people are known to do this stuff to you. So it was my first thing as going solo as a lawyer with Bush, maybe. Well, y'all, damn, I don't have the office to do all this, huh? Yeah, the office is picking up too many cases that fucking. I'm trying to get a death sentence or away from my friend, and y'all picked up the person that blamed them and fought cases where they broke the law. Without knowing, though, and using my name. So I'm not going to link to the office. Well, I'm going to prove that normal people can win cases. So I'm looking for new lawyers to join me in a firm, dude. So here's the defense. Let's see how y'all do, dude. It works for not just death penalty, but a lot of cases where you couldn't apologize. You couldn't stop, where you went to vandalize, kicked a car. You went to someone's house and broke something. You went to someone's house and stole something. It agitated you. You thought it was him, and then it wasn't him. You broke into his house. And don't bring out cases where you fucking killed my friend, dude. And tell me, oh, it works for that. No, it doesn't. It works for cases like 1 million kids in Chicago, New York, Beijing, Hong Kong, Thailand, Bangkok, like Saigon, Laos, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malay, and even military officer, China, Russia, St. Petersburg, places I lived, Boston, no, Vancouver, was it? Toronto, Austin, San Antonio, visited, and Mexico, Italy, India, Africa, Australia, what else is it? South America, Canada, Europe, and Middle East, Saudi Arabia. If y'all don't stop and y'all go after the wrong person, the person that's firing at you, that wants to get you, both will get you. Remember that. So letting go of innocent or the force, or the innocent is good, and moral is forever my mind decision. You won't fall for a trap by others to get you and your family. And Vanessa Hudgens' name is on here, dude. I don't work with her. Or like my kids, if you want to work with me, come see me, dude. If you don't want to, there's a lot of people like she brings around here that like beat you up, dude. It's not. I heard y'all get beat up like unison like every day, dude. But you bring those people that it must be worth some money, Jake. Yeah, I don't know how you got $1 billion, dude. 50 Cent. They live across the street, like, begging because they say they got caught. Then I said, I'm okay with them. I'm not trying to pursue them. Like, yeah, there's still moments and sometimes I wouldn't come after them for it. Now it's like using their celebrity status. Yeah, make sure we never talk about them again. Alright, make sure that we don't talk about them ever again. That, Hudak and this crew. Let's see if who's doing who a favor, dude. All right. That should be it. I'm gonna post this online. Win K Hong, if I remember my group.